He's coming with me.
It's girls like you who get men like me locked away from our wives in the first place.
What does that mean?
Whores. You were the king's whore. He's dead. You're nobody now.
You can be married to her, you can be sleeping with her, but you're never gonna get in between us.
Not trying to, buddy.
I'm not trying to.
Exactly.
This is our world! Our world, Mother, and that's what love is, real love!
Kaya di na paura, bro. Agum, lembarado tu ame. David, ne aveva paura niente, ma anche morì. Ma tu non sai che significa. Easy.
Are you ready?
Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more Lost. We are in the final countdown. Yeah. Season 6 beginning today. This is a double beginning of the season, double episode. An hour and 20 minutes for this first opening. So we're gonna dive deep into some Lost. Hopefully you guys will enjoy the rest of this journey. We have 17 episodes to go for Lost. And I have to say, at the beginning of this season, I have to say that it's been an incredible journey. Thank you to everyone that has joined the channel, that have subscribed to the channel during our Lost reactions. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you to all the Patreons as well that have joined Patreon because of Lost to get the early reactions. So I appreciate y'all as well. Even if you're at this point when this is airing on YouTube, you're probably not subscribed to Patreon anymore, but either way, thanks nonetheless for enjoying the journey with me. Thank you as well to everybody that contributed, whether you liked the videos, whether you commented on the videos, even though for some reason the majority of y'all did not. Yes, I'm calling y'all out because that is a big issue that I have on my channel. It's like people just watch my videos, they never leave likes. It's like, I don't know, maybe I'm just not exciting enough. Maybe that's the problem. But either way, I enjoyed my time watching Lost. Regardless of how the series ends and what I have to say about it and the rating I will give it, just know that I did enjoy the journey nonetheless. Let's jump into these 2 episodes. But hey, if you want to watch till the end, I'm pretty sure by the time you guys are watching this on YouTube, pretty sure that we have moved on from Lost on Patreon, so you can watch the entirety of the entire 17 episodes right now on Patreon. If you want to just go over there and see what I had to say, watch the rest of the season, what I thought about the ending, you can go over there right now on Patreon and watch the rest of the season. Let's jump into the reaction, and I will see you guys right after for the review. So did it work?
It's good.
That's not a very strong reaction.
Well, it's not a very strong drink.
Tell anyone.
It'll be our secret.
It's normal. My husband said the planes want to stay in the air.
Sounds like a smart man.
You be sure and tell him that when he gets back from the bathroom.
Well, I'll keep you company until he does. Don't worry.
You can let go now. It's okay. You can let go.
On from here on out.
Remind me to hold it next time, will you? No, I know how the laundry feels when it's in the dryer.
This is some... Alright, so this is the last episode of Lost. I mean, if this worked,
Excuse me.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Is this your seat? The stewardess said it was empty.
No, I'm at the window.
Oh, right.
Desmond is not supposed to be on this plane.
Just the fella next to me's been snoring ever since we took off from Sydney.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks, brother.
Desmond is not supposed to be on this plane. Why is...
Something wrong?
No, you just... Do I know you from somewhere?
I mean, you guys did meet before this, but Desmond is not supposed to be on the plane. So something is off. Wait a minute, is this underwater? The island is underwater? Okay. Are they gonna show this every time to give us an update on everybody? Is this what happening? Oh. How the hell you end up on a tree? Everything is muffled because they're... Yeah, that loud bang that goes off. I mean, you wouldn't be able to hear nothing. Everything will be muffled to you.
Hello? Hello?
Still on the island. Guess whatever happened did not work.
Hey,
At least...
It's okay. It's me, Miles. It's okay.
What happened?
What?
Where are we?
I can't hear you.
We're back.
Back where?
We're back to the original timeline.
Is that the construction site?
That's the Swan Hatch. After Desmond blew it up.
Guess we're not in 1977, huh?
Sawyer? Are they alive?
Can you hear me, Jack?
Where are we?
At the hatch.
Yeah, the thing about it is that
They built it?
I was thinking that maybe this would fix the old timeline. Like it would... It's weird because it's like, you know, as I was saying in the earlier seasons where I was like, are they in like a different dimension of sorts? Because it's like, okay, you might be able to fix your timeline, but what about the others? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what if there is a timeline that you guys survived in, that the plane never crashed, right? So even if you fix that timeline, what about the one that you're currently in? Yeah, I mean,
Sawyer! Oh, St. L.A.S. You blew us right back where we started. He's dead, you son of a bitch.
how do you know that Juliet is dead, though? She's probably not dead.
I'm sorry. I thought we were supposed to... I thought it would work.
Well, he's dead.
I don't think Juliet is dead. I'm not going to say that Juliet is dead, because if all of you guys survived, Juliet wasn't dead when the bomb went off. But at the very least, Sawyer doesn't know that. So I'm not going to say Juliet is dead.
Lasagna.
What do you think I'm gonna do? Stab you and run?
Hey, watch where you're going, bud.
Sorry. My bad.
Hey, Ed, come on, please, just once.
I really don't want it, dude.
I love those commercials. Go on, just do the Australian accent, and I'll leave you alone.
Oi, have a cluggity-clug die, mate.
You know who this is? This is the owner of Mr. Cluck's Chicken.
How about that?
Hey, do you mind me asking?
Too bad you blew yourself up on the island, my guy.
Good tell. Major corporation. Good. Good for you.
You know, you really shouldn't tell people you won the lottery.
Yeah, why not?
Because they'll take advantage of you, that's why not.
Thanks for the advice, dude, but it's not gonna happen.
It's not, huh?
Nope. Nothing bad ever happens to me. I'm the luckiest guy alive.
Okay. That's complete opposite of who the Yugo that we know.
What happened?
I think we moved through time.
How do you know that?
White flash, headache, can't hear. I took one of the other vans and went up to the work site. And then I heard gunfire.
It's Sawyer.
Stay here with Saeed.
Bomb must have gone off.
You think if an atom bomb went off, we'd still be standing here?
Jack! Saeed needs help. He's still bleeding. We don't know what to do.
It's 2 minutes away. Man literally just
Doc, I got another great idea.
ran across the aisle just now.
Shut up!
Juliet.
Juliet!
Jack completely
You'll be fine.
forgot about he needs to help Saeed.
When I die, what do you think will happen?
Just try not to talk, dude.
I tortured more people than I can remember. Wherever I'm going. Can't be very pleasant.
Saeed, come on.
I deserve it.
Who's just walking out here in the bushes?
Jane! I've got a gun! And I know how to shoot it!
Jacob?
Hello, Hugo. You got a minute?
You got it, nigga. You're supposed to be dead. What? This show is.
저 사람들은 왜 쳐다봐?
아니, 그냥 너무 행복해 보여서요.
단추 채워라.
You're wasting your time, man. Plane goes down in the ocean way out here. I think our chances of survival are exactly 0.
In calm seas, with a good pilot, we could survive a water landing. And the fuel tanks are buoyant enough to keep us afloat until we got into life rafts.
No, it's just impressive you know that.
So apparently this fake John did not
Jacob's gone.
Why didn't he fight back? Why did he let me just kill him?
I guess he knew that he was beaten. Ben, I want you to go outside and tell Richard that I need to talk to him.
Talk to him about what?
That's between me and Richard.
Yeah, but they know that you're not really John.
Who are they?
Other than the fact that I know they were on the Ajira flight with us, all I know is they knocked me out and dragged my ass to some cabin, which they promptly burnt, and then brought me here along with the dead guy in the box. They say they're the good guys. I'm not buying it either.
Listen to me. Hey, listen to me. And listen carefully. No one goes in there unless Jacob invites him in.
Richard, that's why we're here.
Asking me what's in the shadow of the damn statue doesn't mean you're in charge.
Then who is?
What happened in there?
Everything's fine.
Is Jacob all right?
I'm sorry, who are you? Well, of course Jacob is all right. They're both together inside.
John wants to talk to me.
That's right.
But before I do, maybe you should talk to him first.
Big yikes. Big yikes. Sheesh.
Jin, flashlight. If we can move this beam, I think I can get down there.
They just completely forgot that Sawyer needs help too.
Jin! The van, there's chains in it. Go get them.
What are you doing here? I mean, it just so happens to get me back on this island. How'd you know that was gonna happen? Hello? Can you hear me? Why aren't you answering my questions?
Look, my friend Jin's gonna be here any second, so you better stop ignoring
Your friend Jin won't be able to see me.
Why not?
Because I died an hour ago. Thanks.
Oh, so he is
I
dead.
was killed by an old friend who grew tired of my company. You want me to do something crazy again, don't you?
No. I need you to save Saeed, Hugo.
That's why Jin went to go get Jack.
Jin can't help it. To take Saeed to the temple. That's the only chance he's got.
The temple? You're supposed to know what that is?
Jin knows. Through that opening, you can get into the temple. You still have that guitar case I gave you?
Yeah, Jin did meet the French team when they got dragged down into the hole. That was last season. They were showing how Jin survived.
Help me with Saeed. We have to get him into the van. Juliet needs our help.
Jin, if I asked you to take me to where there's like a hole in the wall, you know what I was talking about?
Yes.
Good.
It's the structure of this. It's the structure of the world building of this show that really gets you. You know what I mean?
She ain't making any more noises.
Well, she knows we're here. She's probably just resting.
Juliet!
Man, would you stop blaming Jack? Like, oh please, you thought she was already dead.
Ladies and gentlemen, nothing to be alarmed about, but if there is a doctor on board, would you please press your call button?
Sir, you're a doctor?
Yes.
Could you come with me, please?
Passenger went into the restroom about half an hour ago, and he's not responding when we knock. If he's
I
unconscious
think he
in
tampered
there...
with the lock. It's jammed or something. I don't know. Excuse me.
I know, right? Is this Jacob? It's Jacob, ain't it?
He's not breathing.
Oh, it's Charlie. I forgot that he's the one with the ring. I'm sorry, guys. That was my bad. I should have known.
Fine, so please just stay in your seat.
Hold this over his nose and mouth. Hold it there. And do not let any air escape. Okay, now? Yes, now.
Trying to...
He's blocking his air passage. I have to open it up. I need something sharp. A razor.
He swallowed too much heroin?
There's nothing sharp.
A pen. Got it. I got it. Relax. Am I alive? Terrific.
And then get arrested immediately. She's probably like under the earth. She's probably not even really down here like that.
Juliet.
Oh. She is.
Come on. Come on, wake up. Hey.
To get her out of here, please?
You're fine. I gotta get you out of here, okay?
It didn't work. We're still on the island.
I just gotta get this loose enough to get you out, okay?
No, I
can
hit
get
the
you-
bomb. You're still here.
What? You hit the bomb? Why?
I wanted you to be able to go home. I wanted to make it so that you never came to this damn island. It didn't work.
Don't you worry about it. I'm gonna get you out of here and we're all gonna go home together. You hear me?
Sawyer!
And the thing is that Juliet, one thing I like, Juliet knows that Sawyer's still loves Kate, and she always like deferred to it.
There's something I can do. There's a temple. If we can get Saeed there, we can save him.
And you know this how?
This guy Jacob told me just before he got here.
Who's Jacob?
Does it matter? Can you fix Saeed, Jack?
No.
You're gonna have to let me do it.
You need to talk to me. I can't stop them unless you tell me what happened in there, what happened to Jacob. You and I have known each other for 30 years, man. I'm asking you this as a friend.
You want to know what happened, Richard? Why don't you go inside and find out?
What are you doing?
We're going in, and he's coming with us.
Where's Richard?
He's not coming.
Then who is that behind you?
Where's Jacob?
Jacob is dead.
Who are you?
Don't worry about me. Let's talk about you. I'm assuming that you are, what, Jacob's bodyguards? Well, I have good news. Jacob burned up right there in that fire. Therefore, there's nothing left for you to protect. You can go. You're free.
Just shot him and he just didn't affect him at all. The bullet just bounced off of this dude. Is that the steam monster? Bruh. So what? He controls this steam monster? Oh, he knows how to. Oh! Oh, that would make sense why Jacob always had the ash thingy, gunpowder or whatever it is that he always had around him. That would make sense. That's how he gets protection from this thing. That's why I said that there was a break in the ash or gun. I don't know what the hell that thing is that they spread.
I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
He me like that, so he turns into that thing. Bro, what the hell? Insane. Bruh, think about this for a second. I'm thinking, if so, when he said he's gonna find a loophole, what did he mean by that? You know what I mean? Like, that's where a little bit of my confusion, because it's like, what's the loophole? Is like, why couldn't you, you know what I'm saying? You could have killed him right there on the beach. If that's the case, if he was trying to protect you, if he was trying to protect himself, if Jacob was trying to protect himself against the steam monster, as I call him, if he was trying to protect himself against that, that wouldn't make sense. It's got to be against something else, because it's like, is he not allowed to kill Jacob? Is that what it is? Because it then again, because he was for sure able to approach Jacob, because it seems like he could take human form, right? All right, let's get back to it. We're in the final season. Some of this has to be explained at the very least. Wonder if she's gonna be paralyzed.
Don't worry. Get coffee sometime.
I gotta get you out of here.
We can go touch.
Juliet.
What is she talking about?
Kiss me.
Okay. Is she not going to survive this? We went through all that trouble for you to still die? Is that what we're doing?
I have to tell you something. It's really, really important.
You were pregnant? She was pregnant? Probably was. What the hell?
You tell me.
We really just went through all of that for y'all to kill Juliet anyways? I hate when shows do that. It's not particularly something I like seeing in TV shows or movies, because it's like, okay, why the double whammy? You know what I'm saying? I didn't think she was dead, but then you decided to kill her off right on screens.
You did.
We already thought she was dead. Ah, please, Sawyer. As I said, get over yourself, man. It's not, you know what I mean? It's not Jack's fault, because all y'all was on board. She was on board. So please.
Excuse me. Do you know what happened to the guy that was sitting next to me?
Oh, we were asleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Captain Norris here.
Buckle up.
Thank you so much for flying Oceanic Air.
That I don't know. As I said, I'm not particularly broken up about Juliet's death, because, as I said, I don't like when shows do that, man. It's just a pet peeve of mine. I just don't like it. But I get it, though. They're going to arrest Charlie. I don't think Jack knew what he took out of his throat. I'm mad that you land in LAX, like, how many people's lives would be different? John never actually went on that walkabout. I don't know what type of life Sawyer would go back to. Jack got to bury his dad. Sawyer killed a man. I wonder what she wanted to tell him. Said it's important.
You gonna sing Kumbaya on the way?
On a guitar, man.
Then what is it?
I don't know what it is either, bro.
You going with them?
No, I'm gonna bury her.
Let me help you.
Help Saeed. Hey, Miles, mind hanging back?
You got it, boss.
I'll make sure to leave a trail so you can follow us.
I ain't following nobody, Kate.
You guys ready?
Whenever you are.
Things are fine, and we can all sit back and place blame in this situation and say it's their fault because they came back. The fact of the matter is, you guys were looking for them and waiting for them this whole time. You were waiting for them to come back. So blaming Jack is not fair to blame Jack. You get what I'm saying? It's not fair because yes, you were against the plan. You tried to stop him. I mean, there's so many things that went down there, and then at the end, you were in agreement to do it. It's not like you were trying to stop him until the end. You felt like it was going to work too, right? So I get it. It's something that they had to try, and it didn't work. I didn't think it was going to work either. I was hoping it did, but you know what I'm saying, it's an annoying voice in the back of your head. It's like, this is not going to work. It's not going to work. You know, at the very least, you're going to end up killing yourself, you know, but all of them survived. As I said, I don't really particularly know why they didn't just let us believe that Juliet is dead. You know what I'm saying? Why did they go through all of this and let us dig her up out of this place to watch her die on screen? Like, stuff like this is like, they could have off-screened the character because it was already assumed that she was dead. On screen, we saw her blow up the bomb. That's the end of season 5. So if it had been implied that she was dead, even though I thought she wasn't, because the bomb didn't kill anybody, why let us go through all of this for her to die anyways? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was, I don't know, anticlimactic. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but hey, if you guys felt it, you felt it. I really didn't. I didn't see why they had to do that. Man, would you stop giving Jack the side eye? Something is definitely going to happen, and it's going to change things, though, because they wouldn't be showing this timeline if it didn't mean anything. You know what I mean?
Mr. Shepard, I'm deeply sorry, but there seems to have been a mix-up involving the cargo. You checked in Sydney?
What happened?
Cargo.
Yeah, I left it there?
Coffin?
I don't understand. I mean, are you saying that it's not here?
Appears it was never put on the plane.
Are you serious? Bruh.
When is it getting here?
Mr. Shepard, I can't tell you how deeply sorry we are, but we don't know when it will arrive. We're not exactly sure where it is.
Well, I guess maybe his dad was alive. Maybe somebody took him to the temple. Probably. I don't know.
How are we gonna get him over the top? We're not. We're bringing him in through here.
I mean, at this point, nothing is weird to these people anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, the question is still, you know, is this timeline like the real timeline? You know what I'm saying?
And why is his arm missing? It was ripped off when he was attacked by the black smoke. Well,
Y'all couldn't find like a piece of board or something to put over that hole?
Where's Kate?
Kate!
There you go, Kate wanders off.
Kate! Can you hear me?
That, or she stepped.
Kate!
He couldn't have gone that far though.
Jack! Hurley!
Who the heck? Oh, the others?
You okay?
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guess we found the temple.
Anything to declare?
Okay.
Murderer. Okay.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Hold it.
I can't hold it. Please.
All right, come on. Anybody in here? Anybody in the ladies' room?
Oh yeah, let's turn our back to the criminal at an airport. That's she should have. I mean, she wouldn't have gotten far.
You done?
Not yet.
All right, time's up. Get out of there.
1 minute.
No, open this door right now. Open it. Austin, I swear to God, you don't open this door. I'm coming.
I'm not gonna say nothing. This man has got to be the worst U.S. Marshal I've ever seen in my entire life. Like,
I need to get out of here. Come quick. Wait, hold the door.
Welcome aboard. We were on the same flight. Sydney.
How about that?
We're on the south elevator headed to ground.
Flame, we got a 341.
Yeah, we're on our way.
Sounds serious.
That's confidential, sir.
Well, if it's confidential, how the hell am I supposed to know if I see one?
Sorry. Excuse me. Ladies first.
Take care.
I think that'll do it, boss.
Stop calling me boss. You ain't my deputy anymore.
You got it. You thirsty? I think I saw some beers in the van. Excuse me?
Juliet. She said she wanted to tell me something, then she died. What was it, Mom?
Why, you asked me to stay here with you?
I'm one around that talks to dead people.
Oh, makes sense.
What did she want to tell me, Miles?
I'm gonna help.
Just do it. Just
She's
ask
gone,
her.
James.
I know she's gone. I know.
Losing his mind.
It worked.
That's what she wanted to tell him?
That's what she wanted to tell you. It worked.
Just not for them. That's what I'm saying. I mean, there's another timeline going on that we're watching right now. So it worked, but it just, for them, they still, I don't know. Not my guy. Can never remember his name.
Who are you?
I know who they are. They were on the first plane. Oceanic 815 along with me.
Why is she here?
Shoot him.
Jacob sent us!
What did you just say?
Jacob sent us. He said you would help our friend.
He wants you to prove it.
He gave me that guitar case!
Did you look inside it?
Maybe. Oh. Whatever the hell that is. Isn't that the,
What are your names?
Hugo. Hugo Reyes. Tell him.
Jin Soo-kwon.
Kate Austin.
Jack Shepard.
These are all people that Jacob met.
What about him? Saeed Jarrah.
It's like, they are the chosen ones.
Get him up. Get him to the spring.
Hey, excuse me. I carried that case across the ocean and, like, through time. So I want to know what that paper says.
This has your names on it, I'm presuming.
The paper said that if your friend there dies, we're all in a lot of trouble.
Oh. What kind of trouble are we talking about? It's season 6, episode 1 and 2, and I'm still confused.
This letter says the watch is a business gift.
But can you tell me what business you're in?
문제될 건 없는데 돈이 줄 수 없을까요?
He does not.
미팅 있어가지고 가야 돼요.
Step back, sir. What are you doing with this? Anything over $10,000 has to be declared. Declare this.
저 돈은 다 뭐예요?
내가 알아서 할게.
Sir, you're gonna have to come with me. Let's go have a talk.
시간이 없다니까.
Do you understand any English? Because if you do, if this is just a misunderstanding, you should speak up now. Do you understand me?
Yes.
No, English.
Yeah. I was just about to say, why does that water look like... Why does that look? You ever seen, like, I don't know if probably you guys have never seen it, but... Is this the Fountain of Youth?
What is he doing?
I don't know.
Are you asking Jack? As if Jack is supposed to... It's not healing.
Who did this to him?
My fault. I didn't shoot him, but it's my fault.
If we do this, there are risks.
Okay. It's not like I know exactly what you're doing, but okay.
Do what you have to do.
You guys literally were ordered to save Saeed. I don't understand why you're still asking Jack permission. And, well, it's not really permission, and more like telling him that there's risk to doing this. Oh, a holy baptism, Saeed.
What are they doing?
They're healing him.
Unconscious
Apparently.
people hold their breath.
No. He's awake. Let him up.
What are they waiting for?
Let him up!
Don't approach that man. He will. But they have to kill him to save him, I think. The water's not clear though. What if the water needs to be clear? So this is how they saved Ben, I'm presuming. Didn't work.
Your friend is dead.
I mean, he was gonna die anyways. But they were trying to save him. Is that Jack at this moment every time?
Stop it. What are you doing?
Right back here again.
He's not coming back. Stop it.
I mean, he saved Charlie. I remember that one. What is it? It was a lady in the hospital. Now they know what you look like.
Go now.
Lady, I already have a customer.
I said go. What are you doing?
I haven't seen clear in a long time. How are they going to know if it worked or not?
Might like a little something to eat or drink. Zach, Emma, and take the rest of the people over there.
How the hell did she end up here at the temple? She was on the plane.
They jumped us in the jungle. It took 4 of them out before one of them hit him with a damn rock.
Come with me. Come with you where?
彼に聞いてくれ。ジェイコブは正確に何と言ったのか。どんな指示を受けたのか。
He wants to know what Jacob told you. Told me to come here. Said you guys would save Saeed.
彼はすでに手遅れだった。
He was beyond saving.
Wait a sec. You're not translating anything I say to him, which means you totally understand me, dude.
I don't like the way English tastes on my tongue. Jacobはいつか
When's
Yo.
Jacob getting here? What do you mean? Is he coming to the temple? I really don't think that's gonna happen, man. Why not? You know, she's dead. You guys didn't know?
On the walls, prepare the ash.
Oh, it is Ash, as I was calling it Ash. So it's like, I don't understand. What does the steam monster want? What?
Guess we're not getting out of here, huh?
This isn't to keep you in, to keep him out.
Him? Who?
What are you? Not of what, Ben. I'm a who. You're the monster. Let's not resort to name calling.
Listen, man. I'm just as stunned as you are, man.
You couldn't kill him yourself, so you made me do it. I didn't make you do anything. He was very confused when you killed him. I'm talking
John?
about John Locke. I don't understand. Isn't that just the saddest thing you ever heard? It's fitting in a way. Because when John first came to the island, he was a very sad man, a victim, shouting at the world for being told what he couldn't do, even though they were right. He was weak, irreparably broken. But despite all that, something admirable about him. He was the only one of them who didn't want to leave, who realized how pitiful the life he left behind actually was. What do you want? Well, that's the great irony here, Ben, because I want the one thing that John Locke didn't.
A life off the island?
I want to go home.
Okay. So, okay. I'm guessing the temple is a home?
I'm around.
You know what you said back at the hatch? He's just trying to help us.
I ain't gonna kill Jack. He deserves to suffer on this rock just like the rest of us.
Yeah. Excuse me?
Well, they lost one of my bags. What about you?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
They lost my father. He died in Australia a couple of days ago, and I flew down to get him.
My condolences. They didn't lose your father. They just lost his body.
Perspective is a hell of a thing sometimes, you know what I mean?
Either way, your story beats the hell out of mine.
Mind if I ask what happened to you? I'm sorry. I'm only asking because I'm a spinal surgeon.
Surgery isn't going to do anything to help me. My condition is irreversible.
Nothing's irreversible.
Except death.
If you ever want a consult, just give me a call. It's on the house.
Jack Shepard. I'm John Locke.
It's nice to meet you, John.
Nice to meet you too.
It is definitely a weird first opening for season 6. Not only do we not get any answers to anything really, other than the fact that we found out really, who the monster is.
Don't shoot him! Don't shoot him!
I'm seeing it. I'm still not believing.
Hello, Richard. It's good to see you out of those chains.
Out of those chains?
You? Me. I am very disappointed in all of you.
What is going on? What is going on, bruh?
We need to speak to you privately.
If you've got something to say to me, then say it.
I think you're understanding me here. I'm asking politely. You get up and come with us on your own. Have you dragged out? We are going to have this conversation. It's not going to be here.
Is that right?
Oh my God.
Hey, yo! Man just rose from the dead! You need to tell me, bruh. You can't just rise up from the dead and then be like, what happened? I need you to tell me what happened, okay? Alright, so I've had my fill for today of loss. This is crazy, because I'm going to take my time to get through this season because I don't want to miss any details that they might be giving me. I don't want to miss any details of this show that they might be giving me to come to a conclusion in the end, right? So in this episode, they essentially let us know what's really happening, right? Not to the story plot, but what's taking place now. So apparently the timeline was fixed, right? The original timeline of them traveling back from Australia on Oceanic Airlines, that was fixed. But apparently their timeline was fixed as well. So essentially they're not in 1977, I think it was, anymore. They're now in, I don't remember, I think it was 1977, but now they're in back in the original timeline that we started off with when the plane crashed, right? So Juliet dying, let me address that first because I talked about it at length and why I did not like it. I did not like it because they did all of that just to show her dying on screen. You get what I'm saying? I guess I'll give them this caveat, right? I'll give them this caveat. If they didn't do that scene, then we wouldn't have gotten, oh, Sawyer, I have to tell you something important. But then again, the question is, how does she know it worked? There's also that as well. So I guess we wouldn't have gotten that part of the story if they didn't have that part of the story, right? If she didn't talk to Sawyer, then we wouldn't have the moment at the grave with Miles and Sawyer. So I'll give them that caveat. Maybe that's the reason why they decided to do that, thinking forward, of course. I'm writing the story. And writing the episode, they realized, oh, we have to bring back this actress to do this one part. We got to show her dying on screen and telling Sawyer that we have something important to her. It will flow a lot better. So I'll give them that caveat, of course, of doing that. But I still didn't like the fact that they did it as I said, it's just a pet peeve of mine. It's not anything, it's not make or break for the show or anything like that. I talked about also the chemistry between the characters. I'm not necessarily feeling very emotional about Sawyer and Juliet's relationship. Like, the romance between them just seemed very it felt very abrupt. It just felt like it wasn't needed. You get what I'm saying? I.e., there's a lot of romantic relationships that happen in the show that I don't think that was needed, but they needed to make the characters felt closer to each other. So I get it. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard for it's hard for any man who's not in a relationship to be on an island with women there and you don't have some sort of crush or feeling for one of them, unless they're astronomically ugly. You know what I'm saying? These are just facts, right? It's gonna be hard. So I get why those things had to happen. So let's get down to the meat and potatoes. We find out that John, the person that's acting as John, the guy that we saw with Jacob before, right? We figured that out from the end of last season. Coming into this episode now, we find out that he's actually the steam or the smoke monster, whatever you want to call it, right? We find out that he's that, and he's just taking on some human forms. He also don't want to be referred to as it. He's a who. You know what I'm saying? He's a person per se. So he don't want to refer. Is it the monster turning can take on forms, or is this a human taking on the form or have these special powers as a the steam monster, right? So this is kind of weird because it begs the question: what are they so afraid of? Why is Jacob so afraid of him? Why does he want to take over? Is it his island? Why the hell is he afraid of Ash? That's another question as well. So we finally get to see the temple. Also, one of my favorite martial artists, actors, of course, in this episode, of course. I can never remember his name, but he's one of my favorite. He played Scorpion in the last Mortal Kombat movie. He also had a small part in Marvel's Avengers Endgame. What else have I seen him in? I've seen him in some older stuff as well, like Full Fledged. I think he's going to be, I believe he's going to be in John Wick 4. I believe he's going to be in John Wick 4. Not done. I think he's gonna be, or was he in 3? I've seen him in a bunch of stuff. Let's put it like that, for me not to be here spinning my head around this. I've seen him in a bunch of stuff. One of my favorite martial artists to watch on screen. Can't just walk up on this dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he has black belts in real life. This dude is a bona fide martial artist actor. You know what I'm saying? So don't mess with him. He's good with swords. He was in Westworld as well. Seen him in a bunch of stuff. Cool guy. So he was the leader of the temple. Jacob sent the warning, but he sent the warning from way back then because he left this. The timelines are so messy with this show, and messy in a good way. I'm not saying it's messy to say that it's bad writing or anything. It's messy in a good way because Jacob left that guitar case with Hugo way before. You know what I'm saying? Way before. I think it's when Hugo was leaving Australia that he got that freaking guitar case, right? I think that's where. No. I'm wrong. Because this was way back when. This was after everything happened. This was the flashback that we saw was actually after, right? It was actually after. I'm pretty sure, right? It was actually after everything had happened when they went back, when they left the island and go back, and Hugo put himself in jail because he didn't want Ben to get to him. And then when he was getting out of jail, because he was begging them to stay or whatever, that's when he got into the taxi, Jacob was there. So there's a lot of, as I said, season 6, episodes 1 and 2, still leaving questions to be asked in these situations, which is great, because I think they're going to have to start revealing stuff and bringing more things to fruition and in a roundabout way, and kind of tie up some of these loose ends that we have and questions that we as the audience have, you know what I'm saying, leading up about 10, maybe 12 episodes into the season. We should start getting some answers. I still want to know why they're so afraid of the smoke monster. Is this his island? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this his island? And Jacob came in and, like, I don't know, said this is to be shared with the world, and he didn't want to share it. I don't know what the grievance is between him and Jacob, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna find a loophole. How did he figure out what the smoke monster was afraid of? You know, what is the temple? What is it used for? What is it for other than bringing dead people back to life? Like, why is it there? Why does it exist? Why do they protect it? Is this smoke monster, did he go rogue? You know what I'm saying? Is that what it is? Was he banished, you know what I'm saying, from the temple? Maybe that's what he's calling his home. He wants to go home. I don't think it's the world he's talking about. I think he's talking about the temple. I think that's his home, and he was probably banished from his home. He doesn't like it. A lot of questions to be asked, you know, and with no answers. But this is just, it's great TV. Let's just put it like that, man. It's just great TV. I love it. I love it, man. I love what they did here with the show, man. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Lost for the final season here. They're doing an excellent job. You know, the situation between, you know, Sawyer and Jack, you know what I'm saying? I understand where Sawyer is coming from, but I also understand that Jack is he's just tired of the life. You know what I'm saying? He's just tired of the life. I also want to know why Said's healing, right? Why was his healing why was it delayed? Why didn't it happen immediately? Why did he come back literally like hours later? He woke up. So I mean, they accepted the risk. I thought we were saying goodbye to Said. Thank God they didn't bury him. Jeez, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is crazy, because there's so much going on, so much I'm looking forward to getting answers to. Just makes me so intrigued. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, man, make sure you leave a like and comment. Let me know what you think when you first saw this double episodes beginning season 6. What was going on in your head? Let me know in the comment section. You guys do not comment on my videos, man. It's like 4 people that comment on my video. Like, bro, it's like y'all don't want me to grow, bro. Like, some real shit, bro. It's like y'all don't want me to grow over here, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah. I'll catch you guys next time, man. Peace.